So hello, I'm Bernard Viana, I'm the co-artistic director of the Sea Art Festival, and I have the chance to be with Antje Majewski. So maybe first, would you like just to present yourself and tell us a little bit like how do you feel here in Busan?
Hello, I'm an artist from Berlin in Germany, and I arrived a week ago and spent some time in Seoul because it's my first time in South Korea, and I'm very, very curious to get to know the culture. And my first impression of Busan is it's very beautiful here at the beach. It's also a lot more humid than in Seoul, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wonderful, and we are just like behind a tent where some students of the Busan National University are here working with you. So you develop a kind of a long and intense process with them. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a special project. We together looked very carefully at some organisms that lived on this earth many million years ago, probably something like 550 to 600 million years ago. They are among the first organisms here on Earth. And I thought going back so much, we cannot talk about Korea anymore or Germany or any such national divisions because the planet looked completely different. The continents were completely different. The life started in the sea, and we are here at the seaside. It's a sea art festival. So I thought, let's go back to where life began in the sea. And together we painted these organisms. Actually, the students painted them, and I made them each copy from each other, so through all these copies, the organism changed shape, and it became something different, and I call it painting evolution, because evolution is actually nothing else than a lot of like small mistakes in copying.
And so you refer to those organisms as antique living beings somehow. Like, what is your perspective about bringing this deep time with this current time together? Could you tell us a little bit more?
I think we live in a time of very, very big changes, and for many people these big changes are unsettling, me included. For me, it became comforting to understand more about the Earth's history, because then with this deep perspective, you understand that evolution is an ongoing process. Nothing ever remains the same, So within the Earth's time, there have been a lot of very dramatic events. A lot of organisms were for some time living here and then vanished. Eventually, this could also be our fate. I hope not. I hope we can still be here much longer. But we share this earth with so many, for me, fascinating and unseen other life forms, and we all have to regard this earth as our home and a shared home. So I think it's about having respect for where we came from, because these organisms are at the beginning of everything else that came, be it birds or mammals or so they are in a way also our ancestors.
And out of this entire process they will be as well like workshops taking place here on the beach. What will the participants do?
So I invite the audience to come by and paint together with the students who helped me in this work. The work resulted in an animation film that will be seen on a LED screen when you enter the park. You can see this animation film. And here on the beach, the visitors are invited to paint themselves, these ancient organisms, to connect themselves with the deep history of planet Earth and the living beings here, and the life that came from the sea.
And maybe now you can just mention if you wish something for the people of Busan, or like if you have a message maybe for the people of Busan, transformative one, or just like a lovely, nice one.
Since I came here to Korea, I experienced a lot of welcoming encounters. I have Korean friends and also Korean students at home, and I'm very happy to meet now Korean students here in Korea, and I feel that there's a lot of friendliness and warmth that we can share, and I think the work that I invite you to participate in, or that I want to bring to you, it's work that I hope the Korean people can also connect to, because I see everywhere a deep respect for nature. I can see this when I walk through your parks. I went to a lot of parks now, or I walk up the mountains in Seoul. There's these small mountains, and I can see everywhere people walking barefoot, for example. I like this quite a lot. You know, it shows that you have your feet on the ground and you like feeling the earth, and I think if we all together, if it's Germany or Korea or other countries, can feel the earth and the sea to be our home, it will be better for everybody.
Nice, thanks. Thank you so much.